should be live now. Can we do it? Oh, I forgot my title. I was in a hurry. Alright, should be live. YouTube is being slow. Oh, I forgot my. There we go. There we go. Right. I had no time. I just done 5 minutes ago, so I made a very slowly intro thingy and just work. YouTube, can you show me the chat so I can pop it out? Silly YouTube. Okay, we do that. So yeah, I had not much time to actually make a good picture. I screwed up. But let's go. Stream is live, feed is live, feed looks good. Yep, okay, feeds look good. There we go. Let's switch to the actual good camera and not this one. Down. Or table. There we go. Okay, clean this up. I have a mountain of new ones. Mail got delayed, so technically today I should have received the new motors for the elevator. Yeah, that's delayed to tomorrow. There's a 50% chance it's gonna delay even more. Because it's the shipping company that is not that great in the Netherlands. But yeah, things sucks, things work, things build up.
The Center for Stress Management.
We need to deal with it. So, as the stream says, now 28 days left. I am still on time and track record, I hope. I mean, I feel that I'm on track record, but at the same time, yeah, I don't feel on track. That's the sentence of like, yeah. But let's clean this up. Like, I do like the turning board. I'm gonna get a better one because this is simply the IKEA one, so it's flimsy and shakes a lot, but a decent good surface. I want a bigger one, and I need to look around for that because, you know what? This is cool. Make a small edge on the bottom, and we can motorize it, and it just then turns consistently, and then it's gonna look cool. But then I want a bigger one. I also want a bigger one. But let's clean things up a little bit. Yep. I said clean up, not crash it, please. I hope everyone is doing great here. As I said just before, I got so bloody busy today, and I had another appointment that did run out a little bit, so I did really not have time to actually set up the stream in concept of like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. But I want to insert a couple new magnets because I have a huge stack. Because now I have 2 printers running instead of 1, which, hey, doubles up the speed. And, oh boy, that's what we need. We need more speed. Because if I really want to reach the 600,000, I need a lot of time, and I don't have time. I really don't have time currently. Like 28 days feels like not much, but at the same time, like it feels like a lot. The 28 days in total, and you think like, oh, that's gonna be fine, I'm gonna be fine, and then the time goes out, and then like, ooh, I'm out of days now. And that goes insanely bloody fast. So I'm a little bit worried and just tiny bit stressed out of like, I'm out of time, guys. Why is this one? Why? Why is this not working? Do this one. Should be fine. I'm distracted. Okay, seems fine. So yeah, sorry again. Busy day for me. Still installing things, still optimizing things, and like business-wise, things need to run. And I hopefully reach the point fast where I can say, let's sell the lamp, let's put the marble runner online. But yeah, I want to do that in a good, secure way, and yeah, that doing that all in time based and doing that right, because I already have a couple people that are like, no, I want it now, I want it now, I want it now. But the problem there is like, cool, you want it now, but I need to be safe and secure, and that I don't get you a product that is bad, and then I get the repercussions of that. So I am taking my time in learning how to do all that, understanding what I can do, because this is not just me giving out a product, like I'm trying to make this as a business model. So how do I do that? How do I do that fair, clear, and that it actually is good? And I have no intention to be a conglomerate like the big ones and just suck everyone's money. I want to make fun products. And hopefully I can do that in a good, correct order. At least that's my goal. How to do that? Yeah, no clue yet. But this plastic is cool, like the multicolor in one area. Like, it's really cool, like it has something. Really awesome. Cool. Now I can remove this one. And let's put it over there for now. And let's grab some drink because I am thirsty. At least this stream my headset didn't die. And my microphone worked in one fell swoop, so yay! Okay. I can move this. Let's make some space here. So I can actually make some space over there and that's cool. Cool. Now we have some space here, and now I can do the other things. Because, yeah. All these still need magnets. And yeah, I'm gonna make a system where you can print them in place, and that works too, but as most of my prints go deep in the night, and if I start a print right now, I need to wait until probably 5 in the night to actually put the magnets in, and I don't want that downtime, so I preferably keep printing, keep killing my thumbs to get the magnets in. Should be fine, but doing that a little bit more safer. So this is a whole stack, and then a couple more that were just out of the printer, so doing all that. Don't touch the bed plate, because then you get greasy fingers. And the next print won't print. So I'm gonna start this one, because this one is easy to start. Ooh, we're almost out. We almost spent one roll. So while printing from Saturday until now, I have spent 1 kilo. So that plastic is gonna run out pretty fast, which is awesome, because I have a new roll ready. But first we need to go to the red one and make that first cool layer, because you see all this one doesn't have that because there is no track here. But as you can see, this is really cool, and the top one is always red. And I think that's a little bit more visual indication of where the track is, and it's a little bit easier to spot. Well, there's a shit ton of track that has no use and just building blocks. It's still cool, and Don't think you can actually see it, but like that the plastic is in blue and red at the same time, and then greenish mixed in. That is so cool. Like that is really cool. I'm so surprised by it. Like I knew it for a long time, but I never had a reason to actually buy this type of plastic because like, why? I'm just technical. But now, yeah, you have this marble, and it's like, yeah, I kind of want to do that. So got some plastics and made it functional, and now I need to be this one, please. Thank you. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, let's grab the red one in the box and do that. Put this one here. I want to do this before stream, but as I said, I was just done 5 or 10 minutes before 9, before I could actually focus on the stream and prep for the stream. Normally I take the whole day of making a cool picture and implant all that, but no time. It happens, life happens. Cannot help it. So POA, load this one in. That is gonna be good. Now we're gonna play with fire. Yay! Now we get this one. We grab the magnet box over here. We have this one, and we have this one. And magnet card is there. Yeah, cool. Okay, so let's make some space here. Also, wait, yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. So if this one is straight in, you can roll up, and you are not going there. So if the marble rolls in, and then it rolls up. So manually it works, it's locked in place, so it can shake here. And at the bottom it has space to roll down into it, and then it rolls up. I need to make a little bit more space here, so probably this distance goes one further, so one section further, so one ball can be in the downslope. But that's fine tuning when I get the motors. I don't have the motors, so I'm like, shit, what now? But let's make some space here and do that, because then I can flame torch all the pieces, so get all the stringies out. Well, the printer should be good to go now. Yep. Okay. Alright, purging almost complete. Good filament, yes. Then I can load it in and see where it goes. Yep, come on, you can do it. There we go, and then print. Then I can load it in this one, clean up the plastic a little. And this one can print. So this is done in 7 hours, so I won't be awake in the morning, but at least the print is starting. And doing all that. Then after stream I will turn on the Rhetoric too, because I currently have 2 functional printers again, which that is so great that I was able to fine-tune it and tweak the settings enough that it works better. And now they're both equal, same parts, same height, same size, decently same quality. The Rhetoric, if I put in too many, it will go faster. And I had some errors while going too fast because the corners were not straight but had bending points. So the clicking mechanism in this one didn't snap in. It kept pushing out because the small areas in that part, if it actually zooms in, come on, you can do it. That was not collecting in, so it came slightly loose, and that made the whole stack unstable. So I have a couple bad ones in and I can spot them, but I didn't realize that, so I already printed 11 of those pieces. They're in there somewhere, and in the other bag, and So yeah, it takes time. But that was a slight error because I was printing too fast. It changed how the shape worked, and boo, that was not fun. But yeah, okay, unlock the flame and remove the stringies because that is needed. But again, I hope everyone is doing okay. And I hope your day wasn't as chaotic as mine. Or if you want that, then I hope it was chaotic, but most of the times most people don't want that. Okay, so let's make a cool stack in here so we can pull that here and do that. I need to look for new cameras. I'm gonna use my old computer. I probably need to upgrade that one to Windows 11 too. Maybe I can use that on Windows 10 because I'm not gonna work with it. The only thing I want to do with it is having stream capability. So I don't think I have to upgrade that one to 11. I just need to remove all the tools that want to force Windows 11, but I'm itchy. But I don't think I have to per se upgrade that one. Like, it's literally just a computer for streaming downstairs on the big table. And for that I probably need 2 new cameras. And that would be awesome. Yeah, that would be awesome. So, that should work, that should work. Now I'm just flaming away all the small strings that happen because it's silk PLA, it will always be slightly stringy. It's really hard to get that away, and I'm not gonna waste 2 weeks to remove the stringies and not print for 2 weeks. I already have it tweaked good enough, like on the camera. Wait. Really hard to see on the camera, but physically you will see it. So, and small flame and poof, string is gone. Ooh, that was a big one. Oh, wait. Yeah, that wasn't plastic, that was a burnt hair. But yeah. Oh. I'm gonna be doing this now. Because one, I start to smell the things, and I'm gonna do this more and more and more. So let's get some airflow, just to be a little bit better than assuming it's gonna work. Alright, this should be cool. And we have some airflow here, which is a little bit better than assuming we don't. So there's a little bit of airflow that I don't smell in all the burnt plastics. At least I hope so. And yeah, hairdresser, so my hair is a little bit too short, but it helps. It's outside. Alright. I must say, I think I can easily adjust it, but the Prusa cord the core ones are. It takes some time because it's heating up the chamber. It's calibrating the bed of like heat absorption, all those steps. Like I started the print a while ago, and now it starts calibrating. And the calibrating also takes pretty long. Like the rhetoric goes fast because it's not to need the chamber and doesn't care, and just like it heats up the bed and done. But sometimes it takes so long that I'm like, what? Just comparing the two printers, rhetoric starts literally in 1 minute. And slightly just like noticing it now because I have a printer that prints pretty bloody fast. I'm like, you know what? Core ones is a slow startup. Very slow startup. It should not matter. It's printing when it's printing, but at the same time, like, why is it so slow? Yeah, this is better. A little bit of airflow that I'm not smelling in the burn stuff directly. There we go. Yeah, I also need to check if I can get one of those read from text tools. Because I think downstairs that's a lot easier to use than. Where's my. Then, what do you say that? Because then I can read to text, and when I'm doing things downstairs it's on the bigger table, so I probably won't see the chat that much, and then I just get the voice talked up and I can react on it, and technically it also gets recorded into the channel, so it would be great. I also need to create one of those read boxy thingies where you can actually see what someone says in chat, because it sucks if you are really watching, so I want to take some time in that. I was my planning to do this morning, look at that and how to do that. I was like, it should be easy to set up, but yeah, I ran out of time, lost track of time, and I was like, oh crap, it's this time again. And everything happened and stacks up, and then like, and now it's, yeah, that was 30 minutes ago. That was 30 minutes ago. But where this is all well, semi half new. I got a whole stack of new plastics over there with just printed that is not in the bag. This part here in the leftover part, so this here is mostly old from the Albert Heijn bag, so the blue bag, and all this, and something I have in the corner over there, all new. So I think I'm almost doubling up the bags. I'm slowly reaching the 400-500 range. Fucking hell, I just keep printing. But we'll be cool. I'm gonna have a blast. There's a small chance that it doesn't fit in my car because I'm also gonna print 5-6 lamps. I need to transport me and my friends bags and everything, and I only have a small car, so should fit, right? Yeah, I don't know, that should fit. But I should not have to worry about that. That should be fine, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's just a little bit of squash, and then just hold in the belly and just keep something on your legs. And I'm driving, so he needs to put everything on his legs. Yeah, should be fine. Should be fine. Now space-wise we should be fine. Then hotel is already set for a long time. I need to get the hotel data and get it on my phone, because currently it's only email when I get there and I don't have internet. And right. So don't forget that. Tickets wise for the event itself should be fine, because that is because I have a table, I get the table ticket stuff, so that is fine. My friend is also included, so me and one other person, which is awesome, which it's all paid for. It's all that. And yeah, I don't expect to sell a lamp, but if I sell a couple lamps, it actually means people want them. And that's gonna be cool. I'm trying to find a payment system where people can pay that, and that it will do that correctly. So I get an easy payment system that hopefully works with at least Google and Apple Pay, and credit card and Ideal, which we use here. I do prefer not credit card, so hopefully I can disable that myself or enable it if I need to, but I don't want that as a fixed payment action, because there is so much liability in that, like, oh, I didn't get the item, and just revoke it, because I don't have all the setup of insurance and all that stuff, and the setup stability. People can revoke it while they just bring the lamp and revoke it 10 minutes later, walk out. So credit card in Europe, like a lot of people say, don't do credit card. But if I know the people, then I'm fine with that. But again, if I don't know you and you're just there and no one knows you there, then like no credit card option. Because I do not want to take that small risk. Because then you pay £300 and you just revoke it, and I lost it, and I lost my lamp. Which sucks, because that also means then the profits go, for me that time, will go to the St. Mortimer Foundation, and then I need to pay them because the lamp is sold, and I'm still losing a lot of money. So I'm not that happy about a credit card. Hi Sandamot, how are you doing, man? How's the Lego department going? I am cleaning up a lot of plastic here because I have done printing this for the last 3 days. Oh, yeah, you really described my day, man. I did not even have time to actually make a good, proper picture for the stream. That's why insert random project picture here, because I was literally done with other stuff 10 minutes before 9. I always try to stream at 9, and I had no good setup of like how to make the picture. I had no really good idea what to do. I was like, ah, fuck it, just insert random picture here and just do that, because I had no bloody time to do it. The whole day was busy for me setting up, looking more at the business side of like how can I sell stuff and all that. And yeah, that's scary. Oop. And now I'm just burning the small stringy plastic, because silk looks bloody great. Like, I really love this effect, but silk is always stringy, so flame torch always works. Just flare it, and the small strings go away. It's such an awesome tool. And this is the big one. You can do the small ones, but then your thumb goes up, and this is just click, And you need a small flame, so a small click is enough to make a flame burst, and all the strings are gone. But you still have them. Go. Shoulder itchy. But yeah, 28 days left for Smurf. And I have someone else that is shipping plastic currently in, another 3-4 kilos, which is awesome because I already burned to 1 kilo of my stuff. I'm gonna be fair, I lost count. I really lost count. I have no clue how many I have. Like, I don't know. I mean, we can stack them up again and see how much. But after I done all the magnets. So when I have done this pile with magnets, I'm probably gonna stack them up all on the table and see how much I have. And I probably need to clean and empty up the table a lot because, yeah, I don't think I have the current space for it. I stopped counting and I'm like fucking hell, print whatever I have on plastic and just go. If I run out of magnets, then we have reached 1500 pieces, which, seeing that I have this bag left and this ball left, yeah, we're not close to that. So I think we're in the 400 range now, I think. Quick estimated, I think 400 range. I think we're in the 400 range now. But, oh, crap, I have 2 printers printing right now, so I've doubled up the speed, so maybe 400, 450. But let's see when we all stack them up. Yeah, we still have a lot of magnets to insert, and that's gonna hurt my thumb. So yeah, I think that's a good one. 400, 450. And I should have inserted these ones a long time ago, but again, busy, no time to actually insert them. Oh, give me a moment, I can swap the plastic. Because the printer says color swap, because this is the layer just printed and the next is gonna be the color effect, which is really cool. But I'm just swapping because I don't have an index yet, or U1. So I need to do that myself. Which is fine because it's literally one layer, so it's easy and doing that. But if you do this for another thing that is thousands and thousands and thousands of switches, then oh heck no, I'm not doing that. But this is just one color change. That's fine. So okay, plastic is in. Let me grab. Yeah, I don't have a camera on the thing. I also don't feel a need for that, so not here yet. But we get there. Okay, filament perching. Man, I love to see the perch because then you see the blue and red really good. It's really cool, the multicolor in one position is just like, that's really cool. But, yeah. I keep saying that, but it's really cool. Changing. There we go. Now I need to grab it because I don't have a perch tower here. Cool. And that looks good. Location looks good. Yep. Okay, we're good to go. No mistakes there this time. Woo! And let's grab a drink because one, holy hell, I'm thirsty. Okay. Yeah, Yeah, I think 450 pieces now. Right, well, I've printed almost 1 kilo with extra, so 1 kilo 66 pieces, plus the other one is also running halfway, so that's 100 pieces, 250. Okay, 300, 400 pieces. 300, 400 pieces. Now I look at it, 300, 400 pieces. My goal is 600, so if I keep printing and I have the plastic, I'm gonna reach that. I'm gonna print even more because like the more I print, and if people are like, hey, I want to buy a couple pieces, like €1 a piece, pick what you want. And if no one buys it, I have more for my big table downstairs. Cool, right? So it's a win-win because if they buy it for 1 a piece, I can rebuy magnets, and if they buy 50, it's €50, no tax. It's not tax, so that's the tax goes on top of that, of course. And that's 20%, so that becomes, it becomes €60 or £60, which should be fine. Ooh, oh, oh. I didn't think about that one, and I just realized I'm making a very big oopsie. So if I sell it in England while I am Netherlands, how the hell do I do my taxes? Do I do the taxes also to England because I am in England? I need to check that because, to be fair, I have no clue about that. Yeah. That's a good realization. I need to remember that. Because I want to do it correctly, but is correctly a pain in the ass or not? Ooh. That... Yeah, so I need to check that, because if I do taxes but I am in England, do I pay the taxes to England, yes or no? Ooh. And if I then go to Germany, do I need to do the same there? Okay, I need to check that. Ooh, yeah, if I make mistakes there, then yay, tax evading, right? But if you have no clue, then it should be fine. Should be fine. I think it should be fine. I mean, I'm not making the money to hire an accountant, so I need to do that myself, and I don't want to make the mistake on accident, so... Yeah. Alright, that's all the magnets. That's all the flamey. Let's unpower the fan. So we can make space for that here. Now we're going into the pain. This is not fun. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I need to clean that up, so let's do that right now. 2. 2. 2. Because if you make this stacks of 10, then it looks pretty and it's easier to count. So we can do that. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. I am gonna make some space in the back because this is gonna take a shit ton of space. Before I'm gonna do that, gonna move the lamp so I can do that. I need some space over here. Oh, I have another stack over there, so that should be fine. So I can at least move this all the way to the back. Then I probably will move and I can stack up there and do that. Yes. Okay. Oh no, there's something itchy on my back. It's probably my sweater. Yeah, it's my sweater. Okay, we have this stack over here. And this is the not fun part. Oh, my hands are gonna be in pain. I have the card, but at the same time, this is not fun. That's still going easy because some are great, but some plastics are not that great. And yeah, I can do 9 in a row, but then my fingers start to hurt. Yep, already, there we go. Now. Cool. So get this one. Yeah, this is the part of like, I can do just insert with a pause, but that means the printer will be down for a longer time. And I think for me this is a little bit easier. And I have a little bit more magnet control, but if I do direct insert, so I make the gap on the inside bigger. Yeah, this is too big. Also too big. Is this marble just too big? Yeah, okay. So it takes some time. Go. Okay, there we go.
You are listening to 24/7 London Radio.
But yeah, this is the not fun part, cannot help it, but hey, it's part of the process. It's part of the process. Because yeah, the magnets are slightly different in size, so that has effect on it. Most of the times it clips in because I did the parameters correctly, but sometimes if you have a different printer, the bridging goes slightly different. Not fun. So even the same thing can print completely different batches, slightly different. And that deviation makes this a pain in the ass to do. But it goes decent enough, so for now, it's fine. And sometimes you get quickies. But yeah, that's part of the assembly and takes a bit of time. Oh, so many to go. Should have done it directly. I was lazy. I had no time. I just kind of didn't think about it. This one's tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that one. If you are falling, then you are falling. Also, the magnets are really not round. They have flat bumps, they have dents. Sometimes a magnet looks too thick, but if I roll it around, and then it clicks in. Yeah, that's part of the process. Yeah, like literally if I'm doing the print in place, so I make a break on the plastic and I make the hole from here to here because some printers have magnet parts in their nozzle bits, so if the magnet is loose and you go next to it, then the magnet will clank to the hot end, which you don't want to do. So that hole needs to be a little bit bigger, so that means in around 80% of the printing time, so 80% of 7 hours, which is around that's around 6 to 5.5 hours in. I need to be available to put the magnets in. And I also know with the Core 1, the print head goes to the right front corner, which then I really have trouble insert on the front, insert in the next ones, because the railing of the railing of the print head is just in the way. That one is too small, I think. Yeah, too small. That one's better. And that can happen too. So I'm not the biggest fan of print in place. Well, you know what? If it could be a plug and play machine, a pick and place machine with magnets, then cool. But separating these magnets one by one, yeah, I'm not doing that. I am in the hell not doing that. Like, some want to do that, that's fine. If you want to make that, cool, I will gladly be happy with that, but I'm not doing it. Oh, hell no. Now I'm a crazy idiot for some stuff, but I'm not gonna make a pick and placer for marble round magnets that are, yeah, not perfectly round, so a good grabber needs to be consistent with all the shapes, and then we need to grab one magnet every time, and yeah, magnets are magnets. I don't think that's gonna be a fun project to do, and that's gonna take so much time for something I can do manually like this. So instead of making that whole device, I'm just inserting it like this, and I think that one goes out. Oh, no, okay. But it is what it is. But I will make a version where you can pick and place and do it yourself. That's your responsibility. I prefer this one. Because for me this is a lot easier and I don't have to be all the time here, because sometimes you're just not here. And that can happen. Da, 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 da. Oh, that is too small. But yeah, let's puzzle it out. And if you have printing projects that you're planning to finish or make, always cool to hear. Yep, come on. But there we go. More magnets. And what's your thing that you want to print or make or create? Because I'm busy with this one and the lamp. You're always free to talk about projects. Ooh, yeah. Wasn't the advent calendar for just December, or I guess I never do advent calendars, so I don't fully understand the concept of them. Like, I really don't. I really don't fully understand the concept of what an advert calendar is. So sorry for that. That's the 31 days or the 18 days for Christmas, and then every day you open one up. If I understand correctly, because again, I just don't ever looked at it. Yep. Yeah, something like that. Okay. I was close with the estimate. Awesome. Yep. Okay. My hands are already getting shaky because this is not the most fun. Well, I only needed the card 2 times. Okay, 3 times. Ow. I felt something on the outside here. Ah, yeah. Yeah, my project shaping depends on the multicolor things that I can do and come up with. Like, I have seen a cool plastic. It's bloody $60 and it's currently only Amazon only, which really sucks for me because I don't have Amazon. But if that stuff works, I am pretty excited to prototype with it. But yeah. And I just want to play around with the multicolor and multi-material stuff. And I have a couple ideas ready for it. But I'm not gonna fully share them until I know that I can do it, because a couple of those project ideas are really dependent on me learning ZBrush. Sculpting it hard. One magnet too much. One magnet too much. But as a content creator, you always need to prepare for your next step, and your next step, and your next step. So. That's good. Magnets are magnetic. Let's put it out. I hope the other projects work for you too, man. It's the scary part. Like, can I do this project? Should I do this project? Can I? Yeah, okay. I'm almost gonna say, can I do it again? So, should I do the project? Can I do the project? Will I do the project? I think those are the three core concepts of like, do I want to start a new project? Whew. Oh, wait. Is it smart to do the project? It's like, yeah, you can do it, but is it smart? That's the next question. Sometimes it's not smart to do the project. But at the same time, screw that. Is it smart? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now for the content creators. Do I want to record it fully, or do I just, hey, this is what I did, and show and tell? Like, taking that whole step of, can I record everything in the hope I'm gonna use it, or in the hope it's gonna succeed? That is such a scary mindset, because I prefer to work on a project that I know I can finish. I'm not that excited about working on a project that I know is gonna fail, because then I don't want to show it. I know people want to see failed projects too, but at the same time, in my mind, it's like, I don't want to show that. That feels scary to do, and I have mad respect for people doing that. And like, I want to learn or understand myself how to do that. Of like, fuck it, let's do a project, see where it goes, and with the clicks and well then Patreon or other subscription base, or people just on YouTube donating, like, hey, get the materials, try it, see if it works. That would be so cool, but at the same time, yeah, that's scary. Because I don't want to make a false promise. I really don't want to make a false promise. I just want to show cool, awesome stuff. But to say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna build a rocket engine, I just need 4 million euros. It just feels fucked up. But people can have that mindset of, fuck it. And I don't. I don't want to bait people into giving me money. Well, there is no guarantee you're gonna get it back. Like, there's always that gamble, but if I said like, hey, I need 1,000 euros for this marble, then heck, approach journal style. Ooh, show and tell. Yeah, I don't know yet. Like, I'm definitely gonna make a video about how did I make this, and I don't have everything recorded because my live streams are not getting recorded onto my desk, so I need to rip that from YouTube, so the quality is a little bit shite if I want to use segments here. But yeah, journalist style, then approach journal style. I not pronounce with the name, but journal styles work really good. Like, if you have a good investigation point of show what you do and how you make that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be cool. Ow, my hat. So yeah, I think I'm going for the showing a lot of the project and the steps to do it, because I'm making stuff that most people don't bother to make themselves. Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, that one's good. So for me, showing what I did, the mind concept of understanding why I did it, I think that part for me is the approach I want to take. But again, still puzzling it out. It's still that puzzle out which direction I'm going in. It's definitely 3D printing and making stuff. So that's the niche part. So at least I'm not also doing... I don't want to focus on the drama parts of 3D printing. I just want to make fun stuff. And probably the technology behind it. I really don't care about the drama. That's something like I read it and I see other YouTubers doing it and they get the clicks, but they get the clicks because the drama is fun. And that's definitely not something I want to focus on. Like if the drama approaches me, I'm like, I'm ready to fight back. But I don't want to search and do that baity stuff like, oh no, the gun laws and the printing laws in USA. I know it's 2 states right now, but like I don't want to focus on that. Like I don't feel the focus on that. So for me, it's literally just making the fun parts, see where it goes, and well, do stupid shit. But hopefully make it interesting and learning. Aw. It happens, man. It happens. Just not something to print or just know the creative mindset. Yeah. Well, keep it where it is. Like 3D printers can be off for a year and mostly work pretty fine. So why not? You don't need 3D printing for everything. Like I've seen people that want to 3D print everything. I'm like, but why? Go where the flow feels the best. And I think for me that's the important part of doing that. So if the 3D printer doesn't work for you, but when it comes back or you have an idea like, oh, I can print this, you have your printer. You can already play with it, you know, you have the knowledge for it, so that doesn't go away. Right? Yeah, that doesn't go away. There we go. That should not go away. At least, yeah. Yep. So that should be fine. But at least. Oh, would it go on in space? Yeah. I mean, I saw Teaching Tech showing a really cool video, and I'm excited about that one. But Teaching Tech really does the technical side of this is really awesome stuff, and he doesn't do the drama. So that's really cool. And yeah, for the rest, I don't watch many YouTubes. Like I'm just busy with my own thing, so I have not much time to actually full watch 24/7 in things. So I mostly just forget that, like, oh right, other people are posting too, because like I'm just doing my own thing. And yeah, I saw Teaching Tech with the it's not PBAB, but it works like PBAB, but it is TPU. Well, it's also the lightweight stuff. Like the more heat you put into that plastic while printing, the more gas explodes on the inside. And the lighter it gets and the bigger it gets. And the gas bubbles don't explode, so they're always encapsulated. It's a bloody pain to print, but it gets you light stuff like shoe wear or cosplay, and I'm interested in that plastic. I'm really interested in that plastic. When you combine it with the U1, like I saw this video and my mind was already like, ooh, U1, and then he start talking about the U1 because
you are listening to 24/7.
Then you have 4 times the same plastic, so you have 4 rolls of that plastic. then you can use different temperatures to get the thickness, the weight in different scales. You set up 4 profiles for the same plastic, but one 210 Celsius, one 230 Celsius, one 250 Celsius, and one for 270 Celsius. And at 270 Celsius, the heat temperature will explode the plastic, so it expands really much. And it gets lighter for more space. But it also gets more flexible and bouncy. Oh shit, you can do so much with that. And I'm gonna admit, I'm very excited for that one. Like, I think that when it was 3 days ago or something when that... I have the clicky here. Where is it? Where is it? It was teaching tech, right? I think it was teaching tech. Let me check. No, I need to get it. Teaching tech. No, it was not teaching tech, I think. Nope. It was another teaching tech. Teaching something.
You know what this photo is missing? A Walmart, a Denny's, a Cracker Barrel, a 25-lane highway, a 100-acre parking lot, an Amazon warehouse, an Israeli embassy.
Nope. I don't want that. Oh, Lost in Tech. Lost in Tech was it? Yeah, Lost in Tech. So let me copy it in. Like
Something is a foot. Well, a shoe, but it goes on a foot.
This one.
There's a new
Like,
foaming
really cool.
filament out there that
Like,
is
holy
both
crap.
flexible but also bounces, and also is softer than usual, and isn't a total night.
And I like Lost in Tech and Teaching Tech, but Teaching Tech is done with YouTube, so he's going back to his normal job. But Lost in Tech is always good technical, looking at the specs, doing all that, and I appreciate that. I dislike the drama stuff. Like, sometimes it's fun to watch because you're eating and just... Did a double one again. But that one is just so cool. That plastic, like, it's, yeah, $50-$60. But again, like, yeah, you're paying $60 for 800 grams. But remind yourself, this stuff expands, so you're 40% lighter for the same space. So that 50 becomes around 30 euros per 1 kilo. It sounds expensive, but you can feel a shit ton more plastic with that stuff compared to the normal one, because it's that explodey expanding stuff, which is really cool. I want to play with that. I really want to play with that. But that needs the U one. That needs the U one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That needs the U1 first. But it's really cool. If you're watching right now, I'm trying to shut up, but at the same time, I just want to keep talking. Like, that opens so much, because currently there are cosplay parts 3D printed, and then they do a weird zigzag infill pattern without the outside to make it as fill, and that is a little bit sturdy, but you can weave in the furs of furry cosplays and the big suits and stuff. But imagine if you can use that stuff and make parts sturdy enough that it actually clicks in. And then you get the system of, I can make areas very light, very flexible, and other parts in the area a little bit more robust. And that opens up capabilities, and the only way to do that is multi-tool. A Bamboo cannot do that. It's impossible. Because Bamboo doesn't have temperature control for that shit. Well, No, that temperature difference is too hard to actually do. You cannot regulate it on one nozzle. So that's why multiple nozzles, multiple tools with their own temperature setup is way better than putting it into one nozzle. And that sounds awesome. Like, I am excited for that stuff. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna grab a small magnet for this. And that's really cool, right? Holy shit. I'm so excited for that stuff. That's the part that gets me excited this week. And that was last week, 7 days ago. 7 days ago. That was 7 days ago. But yeah, that's 7 days, 30k views. So not many people actually saw it. But he does a really good video, and like, I'm freaking awesome. And that's, yeah. So if that business doesn't sell on Amazon only, I definitely want to buy it when I have some budget and some more experiment playing with the U1. I mean, can you imagine if you get more tool heads, so you can have really gradient stuff like 10 Celsius difference. If that impacts, if that plastic, the volume and the lightness and the bounciness to the flexibility of that stuff really has a 5-10 Celsius difference of jumps, and you can go from 210 to 270. You need 7 tool heads to really optimize that, and then you just have to paint it in or calibrate that in, and so many cool ideas. That thing is, for the last week, stuck in my head. It's like, gimme. So yeah, combine that, but yeah, it's TPU. So if Index is not able to do TPU, then the U1 is the only one able to actually print it, because as he says in the video, the U1 can print this pretty easy. You just need to manually insert it, and then you're done. And that's pretty cool. You're not coming out. Cool. And I think that is, I think, what I see as a really interesting thing of the last week. That really piques my interest, and I think the rest is just the focus on USA and how are we gonna put the how do you call that, the 2A safety on the gun parts, and every printer needs to be government tracked, and that's freaking impossible, guys. Good luck with that shit. Like, I know it's like, yeah, that's just silly, but we're talking about America, and they are used to silly, so yeah, this might actually come to plan. Yeah, this one is the one that is like bloody cool. I have a lot of funky ideas with that one, and while seeing his video, it looks pretty good. And on the outside it's pretty clean too, so I think you could do a lot of cool tricks with it. And I just want to play with it. But yeah, so $50-$60 buying it for 800 grams, if I remember correctly, is a lot. But again, it's, if you have the right temperature and expansion, it's, you use in the slicer you see like, oh, this is 400 grams. But if you have the right settings, you can reduce it by 40-50%. So you're not using 400 grams of this stuff, you're using only 200 grams. and that's the part play of how to do that. But yeah, I have looked up some data on the backside, checked the website, and I found out, bloody hell, Amazon only. Stupid Amazon. Stupid Amazon. Meh. 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 Oh, that's too small. Yeah. La 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 la. I need better background sound, but I don't know where to look for that. I don't know where to look for that. But especially just the cosplay concept, because like, yes, we already have foaming. Yeah, but I just don't want to have Amazon. Like, when Amazon started, it did its best to avoid the Netherlands because we have way other regulations for selling stuff online, and we have a shit ton of millions small shops selling the stuff. So Amazon cannot compete on that. And Amazon was for a long time credit card only. We in the Netherlands don't use credit card at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, Amazon didn't like the Netherlands that much. So yeah, and how they deal with it. And how they treat their employees, everything, and all that around what I see, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to spend money on that either. But that's a personal thing. Amazon is not happy with the Netherlands because we have really funky regulations, and you actually need to pay your employees. Yeah, you actually need to pay your employees here. They really try to not do that here. And that bit them in the ass. Oop. Cool. So that, yeah, they were not in agreement. That's all the bits I know, and that says enough for me. And we have a lot of small stores and marketplaats, which is kind of an Amazon for the Netherlands, which is literally now a Dutch Amazon. Which back in the day it was decently good, and now it's just, yeah, it's just a Dutch Amazon. But we have so many small web shops of resellers and the drop shipping culture here that even back then we had drop shipping before drop shipping was a thing. Yeah, we had drop shipping before drop shipping was a thing. Yep, we Dutch did it again. We did it first. And now drop shipping is the big thing, and everyone is doing it. I'm like, can you fuck off? Also not a fan of drop shipping. Like, yeah. Because if you find it a drop shipper, it really means that you can find it cheaper somewhere else. But you need to put in some time, effort to actually find the correct item with a lower price. Which, currently going, Google is making that very impossible. Because if their SEO is better, you will find the dropship thing before you actually find the actual good working product. And that's all the algorithm part, and it's kind of what's screwing everyone over right now. We're going into the age, and like if you watched Lewis Rossman, and also one of his latest videos of like he realized he needs to ask an AI to optimize his website because his search rankings were going down. And you will see the dilemma of like, yeah, he's fucked. And we're all going there, even with content creation, and you need to use AI because the algorithm is now kind of optimized for AI is good. So if you don't use AI, you fall out of the algorithm. Great. Thanks, guys. Really fun. But that video, like, it's not 3D printed, but that video kind of realized me and broke me because everyone knows Louis Rossmann. He is always fighting for a right of repair and all that stuff. But and because there are so many, and that's the problem, because there are so many AI generated, the algorithm of Google is like, oh, there are so many sides of that, so that's the algorithm I'm applying to. So everyone needs to be that because most people are doing that small thing here. Well, Rossmann sits on his own throne and is just shouting, fuck Apple. But then he's falling down in the algorithm because he's not using the correct words. Oh, there goes my spool. And that is pretty fucked up. Where are we heading to? So again, I don't think I'm far off of focusing on the physical events. It's not gonna give me much revenue like on... That's too small. It's not gonna give me the best revenue and the optimal revenue that I can use and sell stuff with. But it feels mentally better. Gonna put a shop online. I need to AI that shit, so I fall higher in the algorithm. But I will focus more on physical selling and showing stuff, because those people that follow me from there, I know you're not a bot. You physically followed me. I saw you physically, and that means a lot more than a random follow online. Like currently, all the posts I make, I get 1 follow plus, and I hope it's a bloody woman. I hope it's a bloody person. I hope it's a bloody person. But you don't know. Like even on YouTube, you cannot know if it is AI, is it a bot, is it a thing. Like it's so hard to tell, and that is kind of scary, of reaching that realization of like, cool, we're really in the age of bots and AI now. And it's gonna keep going. I don't know if everyone that is watching is actually watching. Is it the bot that is scraping my data? I don't know. I'm pretty sure my view count and click rate is too low for bot scraping yet, but if you reach the 50 viewers plus, guarantee you have 2 bots scraping even your live feed for data. Yay. And that realization is like, man, that not fun. And that sucks. That really sucks. But algorithms are algorithms. We cannot stop those. Okay. Now we have this many. I'm gonna put this away and yeah. So this one is good, yes. So I can put the U here. I can put you here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This stack here, so This is already 150. This is 150 pieces. And now at 150 pieces. And let's make more space! Oh, I forgot one. I forgot one. Nah. Magnet's back. No. Toast. But we need to deal with it. Because the sad part is, if we don't use it, we're gone. And if we use it too much, we're also soon gone. I'm not gonna gamble like, oh, I'm gonna use AI for everything. But use AI responsibility with that you're not falling behind too much. That's the mindset you should achieve. But you need to be careful, because the moment you say that, then everyone's like, well, he's only using AI, everything is AI generated, and you're done. Yeah. But for me, using it in the text, the title, and helping that, because that's also the SEO, if I say that correct, so the search algorithm, because you need to apply your videos in that way, because then YouTube, in a sense, like if you look at it, if you just post a video, YouTube doesn't trust you. The algorithm doesn't trust you because it doesn't know you. If you focus on 3D printing only, it's not like, oh, okay, I slightly trust you because you already do 3D printing, so I'm gonna show you to 3D printing people. But the moment that expands and expands and expands and expands, the more you do in the same thing, the more the algorithm can say like, oh, okay, everything 3D printing, so I will show you to all the 3D printing people. That is really cool, but yeah. And then you get the setup of like, cool, you're decently trusted, so if you have a video under, I did data on that, so if you have a video under 400 views, YouTube doesn't know what to do with it. Then your followers see it, but that's it. YouTube is not promoting it. So if it goes over the 500, it has a decent idea what you're doing and which direction you're going for, and that gets you in the area where it will show you on the feeds. Okay, let me grab this stack. Yay, more. And that's the hard part of like the realization of like, cool, can I make it work? Can I do that? But you also need to apply the algorithm, because the algorithm is the thing that kind of decides for you, like, okay, I'm gonna show you or not. Yay. So we need to play with that, and that sucks. It sucks. I hate it too, but it's how the game works, man. It's how the game works. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 230 here. I have not picked up the back yet. Okay, now we're going to the back. And yeah, it sucks, but hey, we need to play the game, and the game changes, so adapt to the game, otherwise you're off. I hate it too, but I still want to make my own content. Fuck that, I refuse to do AI generated video stuff. Like the helping in the background, optimizing the text for SEO stuff. Yeah, that's something I need to deal with, and that's how you use AI, because AI is pretty good in that department. But just making slop videos, yeah, that can. beep off. Like, that's not healthy, and somehow YouTube and Google needs to stop that, but it's in their interest to not stop that, so yay. That's slightly a problem, but that's the thing of clicks and all that stuff.
You are listening to 24/7 London Radio.
You know what? This is already feeling heavy. This is really feeling heavy. Okay, this one has magnets. I don't want to use this one. This is the bad one, so we're gonna throw that one out. There's a good one in here I can use. No. Okay. But yeah, it sucks. It's disappointment how everything is gone. Stop falling here. But at the same time, yeah, that's how it works, man. Like, I hate it too. But yeah, if you see that video from Lewis Rossman, that really hits in like a brick. And yeah, it sucks, but welcome to the game. The game has changed, and now we're here. Should have started YouTube 10 years ago. Yes, technically yes, should have done it then, but didn't realize I wanted to be a content creator back then. I was still trying to find a job. That's not one. But the path, the route goes where the route goes. And I don't know where this road leads. I'm excited for it. Tiny bit scary, but yeah. Found a lost magnet. Okay. Need a big magnet for that. Sometimes you find lost magnets. So it's good to do a check like this. But yeah, like, I can be scared for all this and like, I don't want to use AI, but use AI in the good way. Use AI to optimize your own content. That is great. The moment you use it for the slop content creation, and I'm like, cool, bye. But that's me. Yep. Because if you do it like that, I'm like, yeah. There is really good in AI, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Yeah, that. Well, the video generating AI, I just dislike. I just don't see use for that. I really don't see a use for that. But that's me. But helping fixing your text, make your information better readable, or better readable for the algorithm, so the algorithm will show your stuff to more people. That's how it works. We as people cannot keep up with the AI doing all that. So that is A-okay. Good. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah, some AIs do. Some just give you an answer. But if you ask about feedback, why you're thinking this, it gives answers. But at the same time, it doesn't know why it gives the answer, because the LLMs, so the ChatGPT and Gemini from Google, and the other ones, they're still using their own database. So yes, they gave answer, but that's the answer they find in the database that makes the most sense. So they make it readable and sensible, like, okay, I think you want this answer when you ask for that. So at the same time, AI is still pretty fucking stupid. The LLMs are pretty stupid. A really good AI that can actually respond in a way like, okay, this is why, but it's technically faking it. It's technically faking it, but you can read it up and with your own mindset, make the realization, is this actually correct? While explaining it, you can do more read-ups, and it makes more sense, like, yeah, this feels more correct than just accepting it. But it's still just answering with their database and assuming this is what you want. And that's scary. Halfway. But yeah, getting the proper info is good, because I still see people just asking to an AI, and I always give this sample, but this one was the one that shocks me the most. AI, can you ask me how long to cook an egg? The AI replied with 6 minutes. That's really short. He didn't. The person asking that didn't specify what type of egg he wants. He didn't specify because he just wanted to cook an egg. But that's a very light boiled egg on the edge of, like, this is still wrong. It goes for 6 to 8 minutes at least. 6 minutes is not much. And he put it in, then put the fire on, because the AI didn't specify you need to do it pre-cooked, which, if you think about it, pre-sent needs to be the water needs to be hot. Then 6 minutes works. If it is not hot, heat it up first. But he was not thinking about that. He was just putting it in cold water, turn the heater on, and put it on 6 minutes. Yeah, my mind broke there. And yeah, more and more people will do that. That's scary. And again, it's not the AI, but it's the person asking the question and not thinking about it. And that sucks. That's the part that sucks. The realization of, like, why are we asking stupid questions while you can think about it? Just, please, common sense. If you have common sense, please, yeah, you can use it. But if you have no common sense, please don't use AI, because that's where I saw, and this was now just when AI started, so it was pretty stupid back then, and it couldn't reply like, oh wait, you need to be safe and do that and kind of stuff. So I think when you ask it right now, I have not asked it right now because I don't want to put AI on my stream itself, that it will give you a sensible, like, you need to heat up the fire, you need to heat up the temperature, and be responsible about that. So that should work. But at the same time, that was scary. That was just scary to realize. And he was a pretty decent, smart guy. He was by his senses, but when AI started, he just asked everything to AI, and he was pretty happy with it and content. And I saw his thinking capacity just drop so bloody fast. It was scary. It was really, really scary. was really scary. But, like, how fast that happened. Like, dude, can you think? No, he couldn't. Wait, come on, give me more. But yeah, I know people with good intentions mean the purest form of like, yeah, we're gonna do it safe and everything, but some people are stupid and they need to realize that. Please, please, please be safe and don't do silly, too much stupid stuff. AI has really good stuff, and yeah, if you have a specific database, so let's make an LLM for just specific Microsoft data collection. So the Microsoft help desk. If you have an LLM there, it can search the whole help desk. So it has no clue about the internet. It has no clue about other infos. It just knows the Microsoft data center help desk block thingy. Then you get a really good LLM focused on that. And then an LLM is really great. But the ones just fully connected to the internet that can answer everything, those are scary. Those are just... Those are the ones that scare the hell out of me. And it sucks. It really is scary. Oh, one more. We're almost there. The bag is almost empty. We're almost there. Oh my god, how many? Yeah. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Oh boy. Well, I just want to do a fast count of like how many do I have, because I lost track. I stopped counting a long time ago. Oh, we're almost here. There we go. You know, this is kind of the relaxing of just putting them down. I understand doing this with Lego is relaxing, but I don't want to do this every time. There's a relaxing point of just clicking them in and counting the stack up. Like, holy crap. But this is too much. Oh, I have a cool idea if this. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try it. So 2 more steps. We're almost here. We're almost done. I'm almost running out of table space. While in camera view. Come on. Here, last ones. Can I grab them all in one fell swoop? No. Okay. Okay, the bag is empty. The bag is empty. The bag is empty. How many leftovers? Do we get another stack? I think we get another stack. Maybe we get a leftover because I always print in stacks of 9. So this is a stack of 10s. So there's always a leftover, or somehow by accident I perfectly nailed it. No. One. Okay, and the specials. No, I'm not counting those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 401. Damn. 400 pieces. And 1, 2, 3, 4 splitters. And that is what I count correct. So 405 correct ones. So in total 405 405 in total. 406, 407 for the capture bases, but those are not playable. These are just end storage with no even sockets on the bottom, so you can only put them on the bottom. I do not wait. 406. This one is included. This is not included. So 406. 406 because we almost forgot this one. Now I'm gonna try something, and hopefully this is not gonna wreck it. But let's get it back on the turning plate because I think I can make a cool short video about that. I need to learn to make more videos. And if I stack them all up, I can turn them around on the plate and make hopefully a good video like this is 406 pieces. And just turn it around. Just to see how big the plate is, so damn. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's, okay, the camera angles are not going to be great, but I need to puzzle this out. So I need to go a little bit more round. Don't screw it up. Oh, I'm out of plastic soon. It will stop. Okay. Okay. Will that work? Okay. Yeah, that works. Alright, so let's put this one over here. Let's put you over here. Then do one more here. Okay. Now I can stack the centers. I want to get it off the plate, so okay.
Nightmare to print. This is Roma. Let's go. This video is sponsored by
not touched
Soraya
my
Tech,
check,
who
so-
also.
Why did the video go on? Oh, that was weird. Okay, let's keep stacking. Up. Okay. This is scary. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, now. Okay. I don't want to get them off. Okay, I need to check the roundness in the center soon, so let's do that first. So let's get this one here. Let's put the camera a little bit higher so we can actually see it from the top. And see where we're going to place the center. Because now this is fully round, and so it's this one and then this one. So I think this feels as the center, right? Yeah, okay, this is decently the center. So if this is the center, so we have these three and then this circle around. Now we have this one and two here and two here. So this one needs to go, this one, and this one. So yeah, I can place, I think I can place this one here. Yeah, okay, that fits, so I'm gonna accept that. So, ooh, don't fall. Okay. Shit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I'm running out, so this one here. Three, 3, 4, 3. So 3, 3, 4, 4. So whoop, crush them. Okay. Four to 3, 4 to 3, 4 to 3. Yeah. How do we keep stacking this? Okay. That's 3 there. So center stack goes full again. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 over. Okay, I can fix that. So place this one Add this supply. Can I make it look cool if I do that? Okay, so if we do this one over here, this one's close. Then we have this one left here. Trying to make it look cool. Okay.
You are listening to 24/7 London Radio.
So yeah, the top camera is unable to go higher than this, but yeah, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna do that, I think. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. We have 5 over, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So this one. This one. Two more left. Why are you not clicking in? Come on, here we go. Alright, this looks cool. Damn. Okay, now I want this one here.
Thanks to our station sponsor, the Center for
I
Stress
want to
Management.
give the splitters a little bit more special privilege. Okay, let's put you on top of here. Like, if I also make it work, then this is gonna be madness, but that's impossible because you cannot do backdrops yet. Okay, I need to focus on the printer because it's run out of plastic again. Oh, that's a really short part, huh? Let's fix it up with green. Yes. Okay, I cannot read it yet because there is a mountain of marble pieces in front of it. I hope you're doing okay. But this is 406 pieces. Like, holy crap. And I need to swap filament, so give me a moment. It ran out of plastic. The spool was out, so from Saturday until this point, I was printing this one, and the rhetoric is halfway there, so I have spent 2 kilos of plastic in 3 days. Just go. Oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, even the top camera is just like, nah. It looks cool, man. Oh, this looks cool. I want to go at least for 200 more, which is definitely gonna reach. Because I know more plastic. I have 1.5 kilo left printing here. Someone else is shipping 4 more kilos, so that is 4 times 6. That is 18, so that is 180. So we're gonna reach the 600. Yes. Okay, printer's printing, looks good. Yeah, okay, printer's printing, cool. Holy crap. Yeah, I mean, if you look at, okay, I know my camera doesn't have to, like, do I have a good camera position for this one, with this one alone? Think I should have face can focus. Yeah, so that's insane. This is fully stacked. So oh, cannot see this yet. I clicked it away. Damn. That is really cool. Now let me just do this one here and yeah, okay, that is really awesome. Okay, I'm gonna clean up my desk a little bit more and get a better video. You probably forgot one. Okay, you are going in here. Okay, now it's 406. It was 405. Why is this one not looking in? There we go. Damn. All right, 200 more to go at least. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. That is gonna be awesome. Ooh. No, plastic is not an addiction, not at all. No. Oh. Alright, I think that's it for me. Thank you all for watching. I have enjoyed building this one up. I'm gonna make a cool short about this because this looks really cool to record at least. Oh. I'm getting another one. Bloody hell. Keep finding new pieces. Damn it. Keep finding new pieces. Not good. Okay. Oh, technically I can use that one. Yeah, okay. Alright, anyway. Was a busy day for me. If the motors arrive tomorrow, on Wednesday I have sports, so I'm not streaming then, but maybe on Thursday I will do a stream. Or I will do it offline and do a stream on Saturday. No, on Saturday I'm busy. Probably Tuesday again. But this just... Whee! Around and round. Yeah. I want to build more. I don't care. I just want to build more. Really cool. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.